Mm. I love my first cup of coffee in the morning. Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, this literally doesn't work. I mean, seriously, it doesn't work. But thank you for joining in for this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you know you can't sleep on the Dallas Cowboy because time waits for no one. Because stuff happens with the Cowboys late in the afternoon, late in the evening, middle of the night, first thing in the morning. Terrence Williams. And you want to be up to speed on all that's happening with our Cowboys. Now, before I get to that, you guys have seen that I've been building the fire pit and things. I actually have some clips and things I'm going to put together on a video, give you basics for actually building it. A lot of people ask me, hey, Mark, can you do a video about this? You know, really interesting what you're doing, and I want to learn how to do it as well. So I'm going to start doing more videos that'll be how I'm doing stuff in my regular day, of course, talking about the Cowboys. And so the fire pit, I still have some more work to do on it. I'm thinking I'm going to modify it just a little bit, but I'm going to be building the seating to go around it. So if you want to learn how to do the seating and things like that, you'll be able to see some of those clips as well. And also this weekend, since it's the beginning of summer, some people have asked, hey, Mark, how do you do those chicken wings? Some of the people who were there at the draft said, man, those were the best wings they ever had. I don't know about that, but I'm going to do a how-to video on how I make my Jobu hot wings with that sauce from Saucy One. And I think I'm going to do a little pulled pork. And now that summer's here, I need to get my beach body on. I think I'm going to try and get back into keto. So I'm going to do some pulled pork that doesn't have the brown sugar and things, but we're going to do some smoking this weekend. So we're going to make sure we have a ball. But you guys did not tune in for all this other stuff. You tuned in about the Dallas Cowboys. Now I got to tell you, when I hear Kris Richard, and if you guys watch the interview with Kris Richard with Mickey Spagnolia, you see a guy that I don't think it's going to be too long before he's a head coach. I don't know why Seattle would let that guy go. I know there was the friction between the offense and the defense after the Super Bowl blunder where guys like Richard Sherman and stuff, when every time something would go wrong, they would point to the offense. And there was always that friction. I don't know if that friction was also Kris Richard being resentful about not getting that second ring because you had a first down on the goal line and you don't throw, you throw a pass instead of running Marshawn Lynch, who was eating up the Patriots. And take note, Jason Garrett, you lose the Super Bowl. So you don't know if he was part of that dynamic as well, and they figured it was better to just turn the page, start all over, and everything else. But you can see the respect that he commands on the field. You can see the attitude that he has, the energy level that he has. Guys pick up on that. Nothing against Rod Martinelli, but when you see Kris Richard out there excited, running around and everything else and working, you know, Rod Martinelli's talking about dinosaurs. Rod doesn't move as well as that. Don't get me wrong. Rod Martinelli is one of the best defensive line coaches out there. But you love that energy, that attitude, and he believes in the guys that he has. Remember, most of the Legion of Boom wasn't high round draft picks. These were guys that he took and he ended up building and creating the Legion of Boom. And I'm hoping, and we've got the Legion of Doom here in Dallas coming along, Legion of Boom, Doomsday Defense, Legion of Boom. Hybrid between the two? Come on now. Work with me. So I'm excited about the defense, and if our defense can step it up just a notch or two, we are going to be in fantastic shape. So I'm definitely looking forward to all of that. Now, as far as our Dallas Cowboys, otherwise, we have Terrence Williams. That video yesterday was not a good look. Um, I just don't even know what to say on that one. Jerry Jones says he still supports Terrence Williams after that. Guys will be guys and stuff, but I'm not saying don't get plastered. I mean, if you want to get plastered, go get plastered. But when you are out on injured reserve, oh, excuse me, not injured reserve, when you are out injured and healing, being on a motorized bicycle and falling off drunk is probably not the best thing for rehab. It's kind of stupidity. So definitely they need to have a conversation with him. If you're going to hold David Irving accountable for not being in shape and holding him out of practice, what are you going to do with a Terrence Williams who is injured, out getting plastered, risking himself as well as his career? There's got to be some ramifications there. I've told you guys before, the fact that you are able to get to that level, you need to protect that because people are looking to take you off by any means they can. They want what you have, so you've got to protect it. Other than that, the last thing I got for you is Pete Carroll said he finally talked to Earl Thomas, and he expects him to be at minicamp June 12th. We've been hearing, we expect, we hope, we'll see a lot from Seattle. So, a little over 2 weeks, we'll find out what we find out. Of course, we also have Zach Martin, who is working out and conditioning, but is not planning on being in pads until he gets a new deal. So we'll see how long that takes for either the Cowboys to get it going or if he's going to hold out. That's all I got for you, my friends. I've got to go down to Daniel's house and get this shed built after we build the platform. And then it's the holiday weekend, and I'm planning on doing plenty of work here around the house. So as always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and I need to get to my day job. I'll see you soon.